G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to episode number 79 of the Walsall Road to Glory Career Mode series. We kick off today's episode seeing our freaking series hero right back, Jerome Pollens, wants to leave the club in the next transfer window. Not quite sure if I'm going to allow that, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. The first game, however, is at home in the Premier League. Southampton are travelling and they are taking us on. We are sitting in 8th, but a few more wins. If we keep winning games and if we win every game this episode, we will probably be in the Champions League positions, which is where we need to finish. This is the Southampton lineup. However, Schneiderlin, Lee Catamol from Sunderland has joined them. Tadic, a decent side, Yilmaz as well. So we need to keep them at bay. They're not having an amazing season, but we all know how dangerous they can be. 25 minutes into it, Gaston Ramirez to Isgrove. What a save, or should I say, what a miss from Yilmaz. Hits it straight at Patricio. Had so much space, but somehow we keep it at 0-0. And then Danny Ings, good save there from Ryu. Fellaini misses the follow-up, and Southampton get it out of danger. On the stroke of half-time, it is Isgrove passing into Theophile Catamol, whatever his freaking name is. It goes in here. What are you doing, Patricio? And what are you doing, Jerome Pollens? That is an absolute joke of a goal to concede. Absolute bullcrap. And now Southampton have the 1-0 lead. It goes in here. Yilmaz, a good tap over the crossbar there from Rui Patricio. And then with about 9 minutes to play, we need an equalising goal. Ince to Ings, Ings to Banan, he sees the run from Lecky brings it down, good save from Ryu. We really should have scored and equalised it there, but in stoppage time, Danny Ings playing it through Lecky. Can he do better this time? He passed it to Payne, another save from Ryu. Danny Ings with a follow-up, he turns around, he goes, he squares to Lecky, but it's blocked by McCarthy, and lads, that is a shocker of a loss, a 1-0 loss at home to Southampton. Not what we needed at all, guys. Not happy at all about that. But we do get £153,000 from the FA Cup progression last episode. The second matchup of today's episode is once again in the Premier League. We are taking on West Ham United, playing at the Bowling Ground or Upton Park, whatever you like to call it. But they are not having a good season at all. Sitting in the drop zone right now on 19 points. And then this is their lineup. And it is quite obvious to see why they are in that position. Mark Noble would have to be in his last season, definitely, and he's freaking starting for them. Not quite sure how old freaking Andy Carroll would be, but this is our lineup, and it is a fairly rotated squad. Alex Gersbach, freaking Zalalem, Payne, all coming into the starting 11. But here we go, West Ham starting things off here. Andy Carroll takes the strike, hits it at Patricio, good save, and somehow Jerome Pollens clears that one out. We really could have gone down 1-0 there. But Zalalem with the header, and it is tapped over just by Unastal. No idea who he is. But as we move on into the second half, it is Danny Ings playing it out wide to Lecky. Lecky looking for an option, whips it in to Nzonzi. Nzonzi with the header, and Steven Nzonzi almost giving us the 1-0 advantage there. That would have been such a sick goal if he did score it. But with about half an hour remaining, we need a go-ahead goal. Nzonzi getting past the defense, playing it to Zalalem. Gideon Zalalem scores the goal. Not the usual goal scorer is here, the American, but he gives us the 1-0 advantage. Gideon Zalalem scoring a rare goal and giving us all 3 points in this matchup against West Ham United. A 1-0 victory. Not comfortable at all, but we get the 3 points, and that's all that matters. Another huge Premier League game. Manchester United, who are sitting in 3rd position, and the top 3 are really starting to run away with things here, so we need to slow them down, and we need to defeat Manchester United. This is the lineup that we are rocking with, and it is a fairly strong lineup. De Vrij and Shirinzi manning up the back line. Nieto coming into the right back position, considering Jedvaj is injured and Jerome Pollens is very, very fatigued. And then this is the Man United lineup. Victor Valdez starting over David De Gea, which is a little bit surprising. Still surprised that they've even got those guys still there, because usually when I play career mode, they have Lindegaard as their main man. But Danny Ings misses his shot, going down injured in the box there. Hopefully he is not having to get taken off. But 36 minutes into it, it goes to Yannick Bolasie up against Phil Jones. He's cutting around, cuts again, one-on-one, smashes it, but Victor Valdez is able to make the save. And as we go into super fast forward mode off the following corner, Bolasie whipping it in here to Sam Manton. Sam Manton cleared off the line from Blind, Fellaini, Danny Ings. Danny Ings hits it, but another good save there from freaking Victor Valdez, keeping it at a 0-0 scoreline. But we keep attacking them, keep putting the pressure on Man United. Danny Ings playing that one straight through to Tommy Ince trying to get past Jones. He's going to hit that one, and Ince gives us the 1-0 advantage heading into halftime against Manchester United. Absolutely fantastic finish there. And just like Zelalem last matchup, freaking Ince doesn't score too many goals, so it's nice to see him get onto the scoring sheet. But with about half an hour remaining, Daley Blind smashes that one. Some poor defense on my behalf, and we're lucky not to be at a 1-1 scoreline. And with about 15 minutes remaining, Yannick Bolasie cutting around. Good piece of skill there. Crosses it in, back post. Danny Ings, what a goal! That is a cross and a half, and that is a fantastic header there, giving us the 2-0 advantage at home against Manchester United. Absolutely huge 3 points there. A great victory and a 2-0 win against the Red Devils, Manchester United. Absolutely stoked with that. And the final matchup of today's episode, once again, is at home, but it is in the FA Cup quarterfinals. Arguably, we have the easiest opponent. We have drawn Middlesbrough. Still a decent side, but out of the teams on offer, I would have hoped for them, or I would have hoped for Burnley. But this is the lineup that we are rocking with. Of course, it is the FA Cup, so I'm not going to be rocking my strongest possible lineup, but we still want to get the win. Nolan Roux sitting up top there for Middlesbrough. That is a decent pickup. Surely he's old by now, but still a very good pickup for them. But we move in 15 minutes here. Forshaw through to Nolan Roux, the Frenchman, almost giving Middlesbrough the 1-0 advantage, but fortunately he does not. Pushing on though, however, pushing, I sound like a freaking girl there, but Clayton hits that one. It goes to Roux, out to Forshaw. Forshaw hits it. What the bloody hell was Rui Patricio doing? He was falling to the ground whilst that ball was travelling upwards. That was not a good piece of goalkeeping there. And we are now behind in this FA Cup quarter-final. We need to get a goal back. A good piece of vision there. And Nzonzi, however, his shot is saved there from the Middlesbrough keeper. A decent save. Mayuka to Payne. Payne's cutting around. Payne to Mayuka. Mayuka getting inside into Nzonzi. Stephen Nzonzi makes it a 1-1 scoreline with about half an hour remaining. We need to get another go-ahead goal because I really don't want to be playing a replay. It's just not good for the schedule, but 25 minutes remaining. Nzonzi looking to pick up a brace. Plays that one to Mayuka. Mayuka back to Nzonzi. Plays it back to Mayuka. Mayuka sees the run from Lecky. Lecky gets past the challenge. Lecky hits it first time off the left foot. And Matthew Lecky, he gives us the 2-1 advantage in this FA Cup quarterfinal. And lads, we are heading to the FA Cup semi-finals. A 2-1 victory against Middlesbrough, and this is how the Champions League round of 16 stands. So that's a big result there. Real Madrid beating freaking Juventus 4-2, and Ajax beating Barcelona 2-1. Rightio, but we are winning 2-0 against Roma. So next episode, we will see if we can move on into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. If you enjoyed today's episode of the Walsall Road to Glory Career Mode series, make sure that you smash the crap out of that like button. It really helps me out. Subscribe down below if you are new around here. We're looking to hit 18,000 subs before FIFA 16, so please help me do that. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links, as always, will be in the description. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It's been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.